Hello and welcome to Grim Dawn, one of my favorite games of all time and probably one of the best ARPGs ever made. I have played this game quite a bit. As you can see, I have quite a few characters here that some of them have reached level 100, which is the maximum level. But what I have never really attempted is play a hardcore character in this game or any other ARPG either. So let's go ahead and try that out here. So create a new character, hardcore, death is permanent. We shall see how that goes. And let's also select veteran difficulty here, which might not be a smart choice, but I'm willing to make it. Veteran mode enhances normal difficulty for experienced ARPG players and provides a 10% experience bonus. Okay, so I am definitely experienced, but I'm not sure exactly how good I am, especially on hardcore mode. But let's try this out. What's the worst that could happen? Well, death, I guess. Death is the worst that can happen. But yeah, I don't really mind all that much. If this character dies, which he most likely will at some point, maybe even very soon. But here he is, isn't he handsome? Argyle? Level 1, so let's go ahead and start the game. There will be an intro cinematic here.
We paid a heavy price, but the trap worked.
You seem surprised.
It's been a while since we've had a win. How long will it hold?
I've never entrapped a being like this, but the bonds hold, for now.
How do we dispose of it?
I'm just a witch. You're the soldier.
If it bleeds, I can kill it.
How do you kill a spirit, though?
If you kill the mortal vessel while it's bound, the spirit may perish within. If it escapes...
It's listening to us.
What are you?
Others of your kind name us ethereal.
Why have you invaded our world?
Your world. We existed first, but were managed by your corrupt gods. Your part opened the way, and now we return to reclaim what by right should be ours.
I've heard enough of this rubbish. Let's hang it.
Destroy this vessel, and I will find another. I have tasted its desires, emotions. Your kind is weak. You have already lost this war.
Do it.
Captain!
Cut him down!
What? Are you mad? Better safe than sorry.
The spirit has fled!
This is a human now!
The captain is correct. When they awaken, they won't remember a thing.
The ethereal was right. The war is lost. We're a resistance now, and we need every human survivor we can call to our cause. Maybe this one here can still die with some honor. If they ever wake up, send them to me. If they don't, bury him deep with the others.
Alright, so that's the intro. I wouldn't say that the story is the main thing about this game, nor any other game of this genre, but it is there. So I won't be focusing on the story, but let's hear what Hangman Jarvis here has to say.
Still drawing breath, I see. You're one lucky bastard, I'll give you that. Best go speak to Captain Bourbon right away. He seems to have a plan for you now that we've spared your life.
Captain Bourbon, huh? Okay, what happened? How did I get here?
You were possessed. So we strung you up. Seems the spirit fled your body before your life ran out. I'd have left you to hang, but the captain had other plans. He sees some purpose in you, and I'm not going to argue.
Where can I find this captain then?
He's, up the road, in the courtyard. Don't make me regret cutting you down.
Okay, well, I will be on my way then. Alright, so yeah, we are level 1, and we only start with garbage equipment, of course. One of the best things about games like this is, of course, that you get to loot a lot of stuff, fill up all the slots here, and upgrade equipment. We cannot go this way, as this thing needs scrap and money. So the only way open is here. Alrighty, and here is Captain John Bourbon.
Not looking too bad for someone just come back from the brink of death. You were taken, possessed by the same creatures that have been reanimating these zombies here. Normally I'd have burned you with the rest to be safe, but we've lost too many people to the dead. I need someone expendable, someone with nothing to lose but a lot to gain. Right now, you're that person. Prove your worth to me, and the survivors of Devil's Crossing may just welcome you.
What is it you want me to do?
Bodies of the dead are rising again in some horrible unlife. Corpses don't just get up and move around on their own. Something is reanimating our deceased with ethereal energy. We have observed the dead for some time, and they appear to be flooding Lower Crossing from the burial hill, just beyond town. I want you to go to the burial hill, find whatever is controlling these abominations, and destroy it.
Where can I find Burial Hill?
You need to fight your way through Lower Crossing. Once you've crossed the stream on the far side of town, there will be a beaten path leading up to Burial Hill. I know I'm asking a lot of you, but I'd be asking a lot of my people to welcome you with open arms too. Help us in our hour of need, and I will open Devil's Crossing to you.
Well, okay, I will find what's reanimating those corpses. And speaking of reanimating corpses, we will be playing as a Necromancer, reanimating corpses. Okay, here's some stuff. Okay, it seems we didn't have a helmet, so that is automatically equipped. Alrighty, so here we have The Walking Dead. A show which was good for one season. Or at least that is my opinion. Also, let's keep an eye on our health bar, because yeah, this is hardcore. So yeah, like I was saying, I'm not sure how this will go. Haven't played hardcore much, or at all, basically. I've like dabbled with it very little during the years. Used to play quite a bit of Diablo 2, but never really did hardcore there either. Mostly played just single player. Okay, so we have reached level 2. How exciting. Okay, so we have a lot of options here. Soldier, Demolitionist, Occultist, Nightblade, Arcanist, Shaman, Inquisitor, Oathkeeper, or the Necromancer. The Necromancer was also my favorite class in the aforementioned Diablo 2. So let's go ahead and choose that. And we have 3 skill points available. We have this mastery bar here. Okay, increase that, which opens up some skills. And let's go ahead and start putting points into race skeletons. Alrighty, and let's put that to number 1 here. There is also evade now, which is, yeah, spacebar. That didn't used to be the case, but that was added at some point relatively recently. Need to remember that that is actually an option. Also, yes, did I need to press Alt to see things that are dropped? Don't remember. I think they're just shown as they drop. But yeah, Let's kill. So we have 3 skeleton helpers. So the idea here is that let's let our minions do the fighting for the most part. And take the damage coming our way. Here is a green item, which is a gun. I guess I will equip that, even though it doesn't really grant us any bonuses to summoning things. But it is definitely an upgrade compared to a splintered club. Let's just get rid of that. And during the game we will find these lore notes. You get a little bit of XP from reading them, and yeah, some background story / lore. But I'm not going to read them, at least for the most part. There are quite a few of them. That is poison. Let's try to avoid that, though it's not that bad. As we are... well, we are on veteran difficulty, but it is still just normal. Alrighty, so we are going... to the north, kind of. Don't need to explore every single bit of the map. There's an upgrade, which was automatically equipped. Oh yes, and also we get attributes. So we have 3 of them. Physique, Cunning, and Spirit. Let's go ahead and raise Physique. That gives us more health. Okay, level 3 is here. Early on you get levels quite quickly. Also, I need to keep an eye on my skellies. And let's increase Summon Skeleton by 2, and let's increase our Necromancer Mastery by 1. The Mastery gives us just base stats, but base stats are very important. Also, as I increased the Skeleton Summoning skill, the skeletons that I had were unsummoned. Also, I can mark it here for pet attack for right click. Let's do that. Should probably try to make use of that. Keeps us a little bit safer. Some more lore. Keep on heading this way. I would imagine that we get through the veteran difficulty, but there are 2 more difficulties after that, which are quite a bit more difficult, so we shall see how far we actually get before we horribly die. Okay, so we have found the first portal, or rift as they're called in the game. We are getting near to our destination. Soon enough this character will be doing no fighting by themselves. But for now let's shoot our little gun at things. Here's some ethereal crystals. This is actually quite a complicated game. Making builds gets a bit tricky. Far more complicated than something like Diablo 4, for example. I don't think I'll be trying to min-max optimize everything. I'll just go with my gut for the most part. Something which might not be a smart idea in hardcore, but we shall see. And also there is a loot filter. I will turn off the common quality item loot. Don't care about that at this point. Once we reach level 10, we actually get to dual class, which is pretty interesting. The same existed, of course, in Titan Quest, which was a game these same developers, or this same game studio made. Pretty good game. Adds a lot of variety and replayability. There are a lot of combinations. Alright, so here is our target, Kysog the Reanimator. So this might take a little bit of time as we are on veteran difficulty. Also my skeletons have died. Did get a level there, so I might be backing off in a moment to level up. Doing a lot of strategic retreating here. No, we are not retreating, we are advancing in the opposite direction. Bear with me, this is gonna take a while. Also, yes, we are taking quite a bit of damage. Want to avoid that green goo. Well, that's veteran difficulty for you. If this were normal, then we'd be doing this a lot smoother. Okay, skeletons have once again been defeated. Can't really target the Necromancer himself, as he has all these bodyguards. He is very unfairly using the same strategy as I am. Okay, come on. Let's try to target the Necromancer here. Avoid the goo. Okay, well, let's go level up. I don't remember if the health resets there. Hopefully it doesn't, because yeah, it's going to take even longer. But we did level twice there, which is pretty nice. So we do require 7 additional points in Mastery to reach Undead Legion, which boosts Res Skeletons. But what I am going to do here is just put 5 points into Res Skeletons itself. Still have 3 summon limit, but they are quite a bit more powerful now. Okay, so let's take a look. Good. Good. And we are doing far better now. There we are. We get some loot, which is one of the exciting parts about games like this. I don't remember this glowing effect being a thing, so maybe they've added that in a recent upgrade. And also this game has a lot of these components, which I usually don't use much, but they definitely should be used if you're playing hardcore. Makes the experience smoother leveling up. Okay, so let's see. Do I want to use any of these currently? So this can be used in shields, caster of hands, rings, head and chest armor. I don't want to put it in a white item. Used in all armor. Well, let's wait for a green item before we use those. Let's be a little bit selective. Okay, so we have dealt with the summoner here, but there is more stuff to do. Because here we have a ruined shrine. I will just allow my skeletons to handle this. Okay, good. Good job, guys. Okay, so ruined shrine. This shrine is ruined and needs to be restored. Are you sure you want to place this offering? Yes, I am sure. Because we get a devotion point out of that, as well as some loot. What are devotion points? Well, let's go take a look. So we have this thing here, which can be quite intimidating if you don't know what you're looking at. Alright, so yeah, this is basically more passive stuff for us. more boosts. So we start with pretty unexciting stuff here, like plus 18 defensive ability, plus 5% health, etc., etc. But we can work towards these things, these constellations, which sometimes have skills with them, like this turtle shell, which I think we should be working towards as we are playing hardcore. So this will activate once we reach 50% health. When threatened, a protective barrier forms around you, negating further harm. And these constellations have different requirements. This one requires only one of this color. So let's go ahead and activate that. And of course, these constellations at the edges are far more powerful, and they will also require more. Not sure yet what I will be going for, but I think, if I remember correctly, this one is a good one for a summoner, Ishtak, the Spring Maiden, because of this thing, Nature's Guardians, but let's not focus on that yet, we might not ever reach that. But after this, I will be working towards pet bonuses, and we can actually see them here with the search function, marked in red. And I might be respecking at some point. Respecking is a thing, but early on let's go for the tortoise constellation, as that will probably keep us safer than some other options. Not sure if that's actually the best option to have for a summoner early on, but let's work towards that. And let's also kill these enemies here. Okay, they do deal quite a bit. My skeletons, it seems, don't last long. Okay, pick up some aether crystals. Keep on killing. Skeletons have died. The burning dead. Okay. When playing hardcore, it is even more important to maximize these resistances. There are, let's see, 10 of them. And the same goes for your minions. You want to keep your minions alive. But early on we don't really have many options to doing that. But yeah, here's another level. Let's increase this by 1 and this by 2. And also let's take a look here. So yeah, we get more summons out of the Undead Legion. So let's slowly work our way towards that. Okay, and we have 4 attributes. I will, for now, I guess, put everything into physique. So we might be picking up some spirit at some point. And also we have a couple of items we could use, so let's use this. That's an upgrade, just dump that. Later on I will be focusing on equipment which grants bonuses to summoning. Also, let's actually use that. So yeah, these items do give a lot of stuff. But some of it will be completely irrelevant, like the bonuses to Calidor's Tempest here. Alrighty. But yeah, we've done our first mission. Let's return. We can create a rift anytime we like. Okay, Mr. Bourbon.
The dead attacks have slowed and their numbers are thinning. I take that as a sign that you've dealt with the source?
Yes, I have dealt with the source. I have killed the reanimator.
A creature was doing this? Disturbing. Thanks to your efforts, we may yet hold out here a little longer. I've sent word to the gate guard. Speak to him and he should let you in. Take some well-deserved time to rest and recover. Welcome to Devil's Crossing. I need some time to plan our strategy. In the meantime, there are others around Devil's Crossing who could use your help. Take a moment to mingle with your fellow survivors. Kasparov, our resident scientist, is really eager to speak with you. He babbled some nonsense, but I believe he wants to talk about your connection with the Ethereals. Barnabas, our handyman, said he needed help with our water pump. When you're done assisting them, speak with me in my office inside the prison.
Alrighty, I will speak to them. And let's not ask any questions here. So we get 300 iron. Iron is the currency, and we get some reputation. And now the game opens up a little bit more. And no longer do we get spoken dialogue. I guess I might read some of these, but not everything. I hear you've been cleaning up out there in Lower Crossing. If you're going to keep fighting those bastards, you'll need better equipment than that. Here's something you'll likely never see again in this world, stranger. Something for nothing. Take some iron coin off my hands. I don't need it no more. Why are you helping me? You see, they killed my Annabelle back when the village was first overrun. Ain't nothing gonna bring her back. And, well, we could summon her back, but let's not suggest that. And if it tries, I'll put a bullet through its skull. Yeah, let's not suggest it. I got nothing left but revenge, so I pay good iron to those willing to put down those abominations. Take Ferrus, Gilius, and Negan, for instance. Used to all be good men, defenders of the Empire. Now nothing more than shambling fiends, stalking the swamplands of Whitemire. Slaughter them! Continue. Put them in the dirt like they ought to be, and I'll give you some more iron from my stash. Alrighty. Also, let's sell some of this junk here. Okay. That is another mission for us. Here is Kasparov.
Welcome to my workshop. I saw you fighting the dead out in Lower Crossing, and I dare say you were absolutely brilliant. Evidently, cutting you off that noose was the best decision the captain made that day. Ah, where are my manners? I'm Kasparov, scientist and inventor. What brings you to my humble shop?
The captain said you wanted to speak with me.
Rift gates, yes. The ethereals use them to get around. I was working on a way to close them, but then you stumbled through ours. We have never seen a human, possessed or otherwise, pass through one before. Not a living one, anyway. It was then that I realized that we could put these portals to use. There's something about you that is attuned to the rift gates, and I intend to replicate it.
Wait, what?
You don't remember anything, do you? I may have taken some liberties while you were out cold. It was just a few tests, a blood sample or two, nothing major. The results were curious. It appears that your body is still teeming with residual aether energies. Don't worry, you won't be growing any new limbs, probably. But I'm going on tangents here. I believe that with a correctly tuned pulse of aether energy, we can replicate this phenomenon in a controlled manner, as in without the need for pesky possession. I've been working on just the device to do it, but it needs power. For that, I require aether crystal fragments.
Alright, so yeah, we already have these. Aether crystals, like these.
Excellent. These will do perfectly. I'll just place them into my device here, and... Oh my, that's not right. Not at all. That pulse, it wasn't supposed to go off. Oh dear. 1, 2, 3... Yes, my fingers are still intact. Did it reach you too? How do you feel?
I feel stronger.
Ah, very good. I'm sure a little more aether in your system won't do you the slightest harm. Okay, maybe it was a lot more, but you look fine. Fitter than ever. A real shame about the prototype, though. Showed such promise. Perhaps if I had more fragments.
Alright, so that's very nice. We gain a skill point from that. I think we are done here.
I've been so preoccupied with this Riftgate business that I completely forgot about my apprentice, Starlet. I sent her out to the Burwich estates to fetch parts for our research, and she's been gone entirely too long. Seems her ineptitude carries beyond just the workstation.
You lost your apprentice.
I have to say, I do feel a little responsible for her now that she's my apprentice. Could you please go out there and find that hopeless girl?
Well, okay, I will keep an eye out. Sure. And yeah, we have a skill point. Let's just increase the mastery bar. Okay, and we have another quest here.
The captain send you over? He must have done quite a service with the dead if he's got hands to spare for old Barnabas. Let's get to business, yeah? Our wind pump's broken down again and we're running low on water. We're all out of parts, so I can't fix her up. Can always melt down what weapons we have, but I'm not too fond of being devoured in my sleep. I'll need scrap from Lower Crossing.
Okay, where can I find it?
Ruined houses and the old dumping grounds on the far side of Lower Crossing.
So the answer is basically anywhere.
Smash some junk. Search the bodies of those things roaming around out there. Where you get it isn't that important to me. Just that you get it soon. We're running out of drinking water. Nothing to be said about ever taking a bath again.
Okay, and did we have access here? I think we did. The captain said you are good to go. Don't start any trouble. Gee, thanks. Alright, more quests. Here is Sybil Hart. Wants me to find her brother. His name is Milton Hart. We last saw each other at the Southern Hollow in Whitemire. I will do what must be done. Alright, and here we have a crudely scrawled note. Don't remember what this says. Now, I ain't a decent man and I sure ain't good at writing, but word needs to get out about what this place really is. This prison, it ain't like no joint I ever been in, and I've seen double my share. Men don't stay here long neither, and some of the lads they haul in, they ain't criminals, I'd know. The moment I see a man, I can tell by his eyes that he done wrong. These boys I see fear. Okay, so it's speaking about the warden. Spoiler alert, that's the Act 1 boss. I've seen this warden a couple times. Big man in black armor, because of course black is the evil color. If you ain't know better, you'd think he was on the wrong side of the bars. Every day he and his lackeys take prisoners out to this hut in the yard by the dozen. They ain't never come out. Later a wagon rolls in by the hut. It always leaves full. They don't let us out of our cells no more, but I can tell there ain't much of us left. The halls are quiet. I'm the last man in my row. The others, they was taken in yesterday's batch. I ain't asking for pity. I know my end's in that hut, but perhaps this note will be my one good deed in my pathetic life. Okay. And here is the witch Sardina.
Greetings, child. I am pleased to see that the taint of possession has left you. Should you require it, I offer spiritual guidance to the survivors. I will gladly extend this service to you.
So here we can respec if we like. It does cost money though. Okay, I will not ask follow-up questions here. Thank you, I would very much appreciate that. Okay, so yeah. Currently it only costs 25, but it does increase the more you do.
Stay strong.
The more you respec. Here we will have a quest later on as we've gotten more reputation. Here is the smuggler, where we have our stash. And I could put everything inside here. Let's see, what is the button? Move components. Okay. Doesn't move these though. Whatever, that's fine. So yeah, should I use any of these currently? Okay, let's use this polished emerald. Get a little bit of stats from that. What about this? Lightning Nova. I don't think I care. Let's wait for a green item for those at least. Mutagenic Ichor. It's okay. Guess I'm still sometimes attacking things, so I will put that there. It does grant us a skill, but I don't think I'll be ever using it. But let's put it there. Poison Bomb. I guess I might try it out, but I don't think it's going to do much. Anyway, okay, we can finally start killing again. So let's head back to our portal. Alrighty. Well, I don't know, maybe that poison did something there. But I think my skeletons did most of the work. So yes, we shall see just how far we get with this hardcore attempt. If I die relatively soon, I might decide to do the next attempt with just normal difficulty. Okay, here is Pharos. Kills my skeletons very easily. And also deals pretty much damage here. Okay, but there we go. Let's not step into the goo. Wait for it to dissipate. Alrighty, and we get our first blue item. Requires player level 14. Alrighty. Is this any better than what we have? I guess it is. Slightly. Though, well, I don't know. It's kind of comparable. Everything we have currently equipped will be replaced pretty soon, unless we die. Also, yes, we did level again. And we can put a point into Spectral Binding. I could also take one of these other skills, but I will focus on the summons. It's better to specialize than to try to do multiple things in this game. Let's go ahead and take one Spectral Binding. Buffs are automatically activated, which did not used to be the case. So put 1 point in Mastery and 1 point in Raise Skeletons. Okay, and keep on exploring, keep on killing, keep on looting. Level 7. So like I said, once we reach level 10, we get another class to choose from. But we might not make that choice for a while. There are quite a few things still, obviously, in the Necromancer Mastery that we'd like to get. But what we will choose will be something that works with summons, so not every class has summoning skills. Though all of them basically have something that benefits summoning as well. But there are a couple of choices for us. A couple of obvious choices. The Occultist and the Shaman. I will probably go with Shaman this time. Okay, and here is a Savage Totem, which might be actually a risk clicking on because of the hardcore thing. So let's make sure we at least kill the enemies around here before we try anything. Or rather, before we get to it. Okay. So this will summon enemies. Trying to keep an eye on my skeleton situation. 2 of them did die there. Yeah, it's definitely risky clicking on those if you're playing hardcore. Alright, but we are successful in killing these foes. Though they also killed my skeletons. Alright, but that's a lot of loot. That's also a level. Level 9 now. Alrighty, actually 2 levels. Let's start working towards the Undead Legion. Get there and take that. Let's just put 1 skill point there for now. Do I want Ill Omen, perhaps? Probably not yet, at least. Okay, let's put another point into raise skeletons there. And now we can summon 4 of them, but we only get 3 per summon. Oh, come on, click on it. Loot all of your stuff. Alright, let's get that 4th skeleton in there. So we are vaguely headed north still. Let's see, how do I get the world map? Well, we can get it from here at least. So it is quite an extensive map. A lot of locations have been added by expansions, of course. And we do have, or I do have every single expansion installed. There is another one coming soon, I think. Might be getting that at some point. Not sure exactly when it will be released. The regular enemies do kind of melt. Just the way I like it. And we do have a lot of stuff here. I should probably head to town to sell this junk. But let's take a look. Okay, this is an upgrade. Let's dump that. This is an upgrade. Yes. Okay, equip that and also that. Let's go inside this cave. Some of these caves will have shrines. If I remember correctly, this one might, but I'm not sure. At least there's a lot of stuff here. Okay. We do get more inventory space as the game goes on. But yeah, let's go ahead and sell our stuff here. I don't really care all that much about these yellow items. Yellow is just magic items. Green is rare. Early on we can pretty much sell all of this stuff. Don't even need to check if it's an upgrade, really. As it's very likely that we will get a green item or a blue item instead. Like this thing. Epic. Blue is epic. Alrighty, but we did find a yellow magic amulet. That's pretty good. Alright. Let's head back to the Sodden Hollow. Yes, I will pick up most of this stuff. Pretty soon I will be probably turning off the magic items showing up in the loot filter. Okay, we have Jasper here. Please stay your weapon, stranger. We're no outlaws. We were captured and put to work here in the mine. I hope you're here to set us free. Okay, so these are slaves. And I can get you to Devil's Crossing using a rift gate. But let's first go with this. I killed the bandits. You are free to go. People dislike rift gates, so let's not try to force them on anyone. They will spread word of our deed. We gain some rover's reputation. Okay. And it seems there is no shrine here, but there was XP and stuff. Dirt-covered note as well. Okay, like I said, I won't be reading most of those at least. That would be a lot of reading. Okay, but let's keep on exploring. Still looking for more scrap as well. Once the game gets tougher, I should send my minions out in advance like this and stay back. There's some scrap for us. Okay, 4 out of 5. Holding down shift enables me to stay put and shoot. Should probably make more use of that. Okay, so we have this something for nothing mission. And I believe Gilius is somewhere around here. Perhaps, if not in this direction, then to the west of the Rift Gate. Or... yeah, actually here, okay. There we are, level 10, and we get an epic item as well. Not really thrilled about these epic items, as they don't really confer any bonuses to summoning things. And like I said, here is our choice, which we can skip for now. We can choose a secondary class, well, a second class I should say. So like I said, it will probably be Shaman, but it might also be Occultist. The other class options won't be as good if we want to do ultimate difficulty as a summoner. Of course, we can just respec at some point and skip the summoning, but I do like summoning as I'm a pretty lazy person. Anyway, we have 3 skill points. Let's maximize res skeletons. And let's resummon them as well. Soon enough we will get another summon, the Blight Fiend. And here is Milton Heart. Let's resummon our skeletons. Okay. As soon as I started shooting at Mr. Milton, he decided to attack me instead. Did deal quite a bit of damage there. Also, yes, I should remember to do that. So for now, I will put everything into physique. But there might be some items that have requirements for spirit, for example. At which point we might need to respect that. So we gain Milton Hart's note. I will not be reading this. It seems that no items of interest either. Alright, let's keep on moving. So we already have this one. Let's keep on heading north. Also summon that one final skeleton there. Here is a trapdoor. I don't remember what's here. Let's go take a look. Cultist lair, okay. Let's kill some cultists. So that is chaos damage. Let's see, our chaos resistance is 0%. Well, we don't really have a lot of resistances yet. Strange key. So that is an optional side thing we could do. Another strange key, but we can only pick up one of them. more lore. At this point I will actually turn off the yellow loot, because I don't want to go through all of it. Okay, here is Isaac. Ah, my rescue arrives. I'm afraid you're too late though. Those bloodthirsty bastards already took my best parts for their altar. I'm as good as dead, don't waste your time on me. But he has hidden something away. I guess I'll pick up that quest there. Alright. This is marked in the map. Like, let's also increase the minimap size there. So that's marked with a star. But we already have the strange key. Okay. Keep on killing, keep on exploring. Keep on avoiding death if we can. So I don't think our skeletons have any healing currently, but there are of course skills and maybe some items we can pick up which will enable them to heal. One of them is a skill of the occultist, but like I said, I probably won't be taking occultist. Here's a slith necklace. That is also for a side thing we can do. We have all the scrap we need, but let's keep on exploring here. There should be a shrine inside a cave, and here is a cave. I do have the crucible installed, and what I could do if I really wanted to was play some crucible, which is like an arena fighting mode, which will grant you devotion points as well. Because it takes quite a bit of time to actually get those devotion points as you start out a new character. But let's not do anything like that. Alright, so let's explore this cave. There should be a shrine. At this point I will actually not attack with this weapon. Let's just put move to there. So I don't remember if there's something to destroy. Does this actually work if I click on something that can be destroyed? Probably doesn't. Oh, it seems it does. Okay. Sure. And that's another level. Let's probably increase Undead Legion. There we are. Loot some corpses, as you do. Alright, and as we can see in the map, there is a shrine here. Let's also, I should make a habit of this. Let's make a portal here. So I have a way out, possibly. In case things get tough. Kill these enemies first and then activate the portal. Come on. Okay, good. So this is another type of shrine. A desecrated one, so this will spawn enemies. This shrine is corrupted and needs to be cleansed. Summon what is trapped within, yes. Oh, well, that was easy. Okay, pretty anticlimactic. Okay, I will take it. And this is an upgrade. Let's go ahead and take that. And let's also increase physique. And okay, we don't have skill points, but we have a devotion point. Now let's start working on the tortoise. So we gain some passive boosts, some stats from these other nodes here, but we are working towards the turtle shell. Which, like I said, I might be speccing out of that at some point, but for now it will be pretty good. Okay, here are some enemies. Some mini-bosses. Let's be a little bit careful. Run around lazily as my slaves do the work. Okay, here's the marrow band. That is actually an upgrade for us, a good one. The blue item which actually has relevant things on it, +2 to raise skeletons, and perhaps even more importantly, bonus to all pets. And also we have Stalwart Guardian, 20% chance when hit calls for the Guardian with strong defenses and high threat. But we do need some more levels to be able to equip this. Alrighty. Like I said, the level cap is 100. The leveling speed does gradually slow down, of course. I'm playing a little bit riskier than I perhaps should running around like this, but this is still the first difficulty only. But it's definitely possible I get myself killed doing something stupid like that at some point. You need to be careful. And if and when I do die with this character, I probably will be trying something else instead of a Necromancer summoner. I've played this game quite a bit, but I haven't tried every single thing you can do in it, build-wise. And there is somewhere where we can go. That's actually maybe that's the loot that guy in the cellar was talking about. Let's go pick that up. Mainly just to get rid of that quest. Just letting my skeleton skill things as usual. Also, let's summon more. Yeah, quest complete, a sacrifice. Okay, and that is an upgrade. Let's dump that. That is also an upgrade. That's pretty nice. Like I said, not everything will be relevant to our builds, but a lot of it will be. Guess I'll hold on to this stuff for now, but might be dumping it if I can't be arsed to sell it. Alrighty, I think there's something here that we can do with these slith necklaces. I think we have enough of them as well. I think it's 3 that we need, if I remember correctly. A very nice quality of life feature that the game didn't always have is that these components are automatically picked up. They were also not whole components back in the day. They were split into fragments which you combined. Anyway, here is Torven, I guess that name is, instead of Corven. So maybe it is Corven. Alright, so he wants some necklaces. The sliths are unnatural creatures and poison the land itself. Okay, you have a deal. Well, actually, let's select this option. Will these necklaces suffice? Yes, they do. And we get a slith primal ring. Okay, thank you. And that wasn't automatically equipped. Okay, let's get rid of this yellow ring. Where is that slith ring? Where did it go? Here, okay. And now that we have a merchant, let's get rid of our junk. So let's see, this is not better. Sell, sell, sell. Do I care about this helmet, perhaps? Probably I don't. Let's just sell it. So, if and when I play another hardcore character, not sure what I will do. What is my policy going to be with items I found on this character? So, for example, if I make a melee character, will I allow myself to use this blood carver sword? Guess I'll keep it as an option. So let's not sell these. Keep them for now. Okay, this is also a good item for us. This book, which we can equip on level 14. We do require 174 spirit for that, so I guess we should start increasing spirit. Might be that by the time we have enough spirit, this will not be used anymore. Not be good. But yeah, let's start increasing spirit as we level up. Alrighty, keep on moving. Towards the northeast. Just run past most of these enemies now. But I should not make a habit of it. Not when playing hardcore. The boss battles will be a little bit tricky sometimes when I rely on these semi-flimsy skeletons. As they will die pretty easily in some fights. But these trash mobs will be pretty easy to take care of. For the most part, at least. So there is a merchant somewhere around here, trapped in a cage. Let's try to find him. If not here on the eastern side, then on the western side. Alright, it seems that this is not the correct side. But let's kill this slith here. Okay. And that's another level. Like I said, let's increase spirit here. And let's also, at this point, start working towards Will of the Crypt, which is the final modifier for race skeletons. Also means we can work towards Summon Blight Fiend. Okay, where is that merchant? This is a pretty fun game to play casually while watching a YouTube video or listening to a podcast or something. Can also be played with a controller or the Steam Deck. Don't want to be playing hardcore while doing that though, probably. Alright, it seems we found our merchant. Here he is. A prisoner calls for help. So let us free him. Thank goodness someone came. Those sliths, they attacked my caravan and killed all my guards. I think the only reason they left me alive was so that they could have me fresh later. Those bastards. Okay, so we could ask for some money. I don't really care. Let's just get this guy back to safety. He doesn't like it, but he is willing to step through the rift gate that we can summon. So like I said, the story isn't the main attraction of this game, but it's decent. As long as you're willing to read all of those lore notes. And what the NPCs have to say. I actually don't think I've ever read every single note. I play games like this for the gameplay. Unless the voice acting is like excellent, I usually don't bother. The writing of course needs to be good as well. Alrighty, so here we are in the flooded passage. I do kind of know which way to go, so let's just head that way. There will be a shrine here, as well as a boss. And a lot of slith. Also, we still haven't done the and not a drop to drink quest, so I think we'll be doing that as we, or when we find the next rift gate. My character is just running around picking up loot. For now. I do like the lazy builds. You can also make like an auto attack build, which basically uses only one or two abilities. So it's definitely better to use more than a couple skills, as that's more efficient. But if you want to be lazy, you definitely can be lazy in this game. One thing that I kind of dislike is that, well, let's go take a look at devotion. So as a summoner at some point, I think basically all of the summoner builds you can do want this shepherd's call, but for it to trigger you need to attack. So you do need some form of skill to actually trigger that. Which means you will be spamming something just to get that active. It's not mandatory, of course. And I might even try to skip that during this run. We shall see. I think you can beat ultimate difficulty even with a very unoptimized build. Though I haven't really tried. And yeah, here is the desecrated shrine of the flooded passage. Let's trigger that. Let's also make an emergency exit, though it's unlikely we'll be needing it. In fact, yeah, that was easy again. Also, I should make a habit of resummoning my skeletons, because they will get full health if I do that. Also, I should pick up this at some point, and I will pick up a Summon Blight Fiend, probably next level. Alright, so here is the boss of this area. Also, let's increase spirit. The Ancient Shambler I will just allow, once again, the skeletons to do all the work. That's why they're there. You can do it, guys. Okay, easy enough. Easy enough. There we are. We gained... Was it this? Not sure what we got. Whatever, it's fine. Early on, you don't really need to pay all that much attention to the loot you get. But obviously it is a huge part of the game, and you do need to have decent gear later on if you want to have an easy time. Okay, so here is the next rift gate, and like I said, let's go ahead and do that scrap quest now. But first, let's sell some junk again. I will take just a quick look at the items that we have before I sell them. Also, I should probably put these blue items into our chest. Okay, this seems to be an upgrade for us. So let's use it. Yeah, these two will be used. Okay, read this lore note, and we do have whatever this guy wanted. Oh yeah, this was the guy we rescued, so that's another merchant. And we have Milton Hart's amulet for Sybil here. You've returned! I see that you carry my brother's amulet. So it is as I feared. Unfortunately, Milton was one of the dead. Okay, and we get a ring out of that. Let's take a quick look if it's any... Oh no, it's not a ring, it's an amulet. Seems it is perhaps worse than what we currently have though, so let's not use it. But yeah, like I said, let's dump these blue items here actually into the shared stash, so... And also I do have some items here, it seems, from previous hardcore play. Not a lot. But yeah, I have played a little bit of hardcore before. But yeah, like I said, not sure if and when this guy dies, whether I will make use of the blue items or anything in there. Also, I guess I should put these components into the shared stash as well. Let's actually do that. For now, so what is the button? Move components, yeah. So that's a bit messy, but we don't need to be tidy. It's fine. It's just fine. Alright, but now for the scrap quest. For Barnabas.
Did you get the scrap?
Yes, I did.
Perfect. I'll get the wind pump up and running in no time. Devil's Crossing will have safe drinking water again, and it's all thanks to you. First glass is on me.
Glad I could help.
Well, the good news is, I got the water pumping again. The only problem is, it smells like a sewer. Only about a tenfold worse. I haven't smelled something this rotten since I cleared out a den of slith ages ago. They're loathsome reptiles, make their homes in swamps and dank caves. They secrete a nasty poison into the water that makes it drinkable for them, but nearly always fatal to us. I bet good iron there's a nest in that cave that fuels our pump. I'm too old for all this spelunking, so I need you to go down there and kill it.
Okay, well, how do I get to the cave?
From the cellar in the shack behind me, right by that accursed rift gate. It connects to the bowels of the prison, which should lead you to the cave. Find the slith matriarch that's likely polluting our water supply, and the poison should clear out on its own. You do this, and all the Devil's Crossing will be honoring your name with every glass.
I will take care of the slith. Next time, as I think this has been long enough for now. But yeah, next time we will head here, through this trapdoor. See how long we survive playing hardcore. Okay, but yeah, like I said, that's enough for now. So, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.